Thank you. This is the local fish offload spot in Krabi. Pretty cool, man. I really want to get on one of these boats, but we'll see if it'll happen with COVID. So this fishing boat right here is like a bottom scooper trawler thingy, or a netter. And then all of these boats right here, they have huge light bulbs, which you can see out at sea at night, and they light it up like a halo. The only thing left to do tonight is dodge these fishing boats. You have to dodge all of these guys over here. I'm assuming they're fishing for something like squid or something like that.
It's pretty neat how they're unloading it. One guy wraps it around this wheel. It looks like it's turning way too fast, but it's fine. And the other guy's like controlling the up and down. They're lifting huge buckets of probably fish filled with but they're filled with water, these buckets, off the boat.
There is some serious concerns about fishing, both here in Thailand and Myanmar. There's stories of people coming from Myanmar who want to flee Myanmar, and then they get onto a fishing boat and they're kept there for years and years and years. And these boats stay offshore for forever. They just get replenished with fuel and food. They're literally hostages working to pay off their debt to get out of Myanmar or other countries in order to get into Thailand. It's awful. There's sexual slavery. There's just slavery in general. These are not them. These are the local fishing boats that just come in, offload, and go back out to sea. Small guys. The big guys where the slavery happens, those guys are massive boats that actually stay offshore in international waters. One guy was drinking a Mickey of something. I'm Ben, that's Ashley, and that's our floating home, Nahoa. We recently added another crew member. She goes by the name of Willa. After having sailed over halfway around the world, we are getting ready for the second half of our circumnavigation, which will take us across the Indian Ocean and around the bottom of Africa. But right now, we find ourselves in Thailand, where the borders are still closed.
We got a baby that drives the boat. It's good.
I installed an autopilot. Works 10% of the time.
She doesn't usually watch where she's going though. You gotta watch out for that. So where are we?
We're up some mangrovey swamp here in Krabi, which is parts of Thailand. We're just kind of exploring, kind of trying to find a snake, a alligator, crocodile, lizard, fish. I still don't know what the difference is between an alligator and a crocodile. People get really offended when I say there's crocodiles in Australia or alligators. I don't know.
But we think we're up this first arm here and we took a right at the fork. But it keeps going. The problem is it's a bit low tide right now. Like this would be better to do at higher tide.
The tide's coming up though, right? I think so.
I think so. So you didn't hit as much stuff though, right? As Ben does like to go pretty fast.
There's a lot of tributaries here in Krabi. And Krabi Town is really the center for all the seafood in a lot of southern Thailand here. It's where all the fishing boats come and go. And yeah, there's a lot of fishing happening on the side of the river. Wow, check out, there's like a huge eagle up there.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, it's even got white feathers on the tail.
The two-stroke engine doesn't help, I think, for the birds. Bird watching. Not that we're avid bird watchers, but it is cool to see a bird or two.
They're friendly. What's in there? Sorry? Shrimp? Can I look? Okay. Go around? Okay. They're gonna let me have a look. See, I think they're either shrimp in there or some sort of farm.
Don't go. Oh, there's a rope here too. Maybe go here.
Can I go right here? I don't know where to dock. Maybe beside this boat.
Fish.
Whoa, he caught one. Whoa, big fish.
There's got bunny here too, right?
Oh, they're sucker fish.
Yeah, remora, right?
Yeah, they're like sucker fish. Is this pretty cool? Pretty cool morning outing? Willa's not so stoked on the dinghy these days.
Oh, they're huge.
They're huge. Do you want to come here, Ash? Wow. Whoa. Grab the camera, what you said, Ash. On that boat. There they go. Whoa! It's a feeding frenzy. How big? When you eat these guys, this big, this big? How big? Don't know. Okay. Language barrier. That's sometimes an issue. There we go. So I guess they're living in these things. They have a nice little bench.
Do they catch these in the river or do they catch these?
I don't know, maybe they breed them. I don't know if these planks are made for a 200+ pound man plus a 30-pound baby. Whoa! Whoa! They're the GTs. They're GTs. Oh. That's crazy. GTs are some of the fastest, strongest fish out there. We once caught one and it was wild how strong they are. Pound for pound, they're probably stronger than yellowfin. I got soaked. Told you they're strong fish. There's more over there.
And look at these ones. They're like boxfish.
Oh, what do they eat boxfish for?
I don't know. Reef fish, different reef fish. All the pens have massive, like, really nice fish in them. It's crazy. There's Look at how big these ones are. There's reef fish, there's GT, there's snapper, there's, I don't know, remora, I don't know.
Those guys just got soaked. Nice little coffee morning walk. I'm enjoying this. This is what we live for. This is why we travel. Holy smokes. One of the things that's really surprised us as we've sailed further and further around the world is our personal, insatiable hunger for discovering different cultures. Our thirst of observing how others live life, how others solve problems. That's really interesting. I figured out how they go backwards. They basically just put the long tail, yeah, like pointing forward. We always thought the pinnacle of our circumnavigation would be the picture-perfect island with no one around. There's some of that, but the reality is this is what really turns our crank now. Talking, interacting, and being curious with everyone around the world.
Fish. Do you see the fish, Willa?
Oh, that's a nice snapper. Yeah, how much for one of these?
How much baht?
กี่บาทก็ตามมาลูกกี่บาท
2,000?
Yeah, 200
200?
Yeah,
For a big fish?
yeah, 2
200.
200 baht is about $8 Canadian, probably about $6 US. So that's a pretty good price considering how big these fish are. So when you get fresh fish from a restaurant, it may be fresh, but it may be penned.
Well, they were fresh at one point, right?
They are fresh.
Yeah. Kapunka. For you. Yeah. Kapunka.
I must say the Thai people are super friendly. I mean, yes, there's COVID, but I mean, it's socially distanced and you're outside, so it's okay, but it's pretty neat. Pretty neat being in Thailand.
They look like little elf shoes. They're like really the cutest little boats ever. We've seen them a few times, but they're like, there's a lot of them up here. They're amazing. I like the eyeball. That one's got a good taste on
Left here? You think we can beat him? I don't think so, man. He's fast. Way faster than our 30 horse on the high field. But they got the longtails a lot here in Thailand to transport like stuff, and then they got longtails for tourists. This is the first time I've seen the mini longtails, and those are just up the river, I think. Like, I guess they're not very seaworthy, I would guess, but they go fast. They literally just have a weed whacker on them and a little tiny little prop. But holy smokes, they go fast.
Oh, I feel like it's getting shallow.
We just hit something, a light hit. It was like tunk tunk. There is a alligator. Beautiful in here though.
Yeah, I think we're coming out to a town or something. Or into a field. Looks like civilization ahead. Out of the jungle. I see a road.
I think that's a dead end, man.
Yeah, that's a dead end. Alright, reverse.
The other news that we have, and we have had a lot of comments about this, are these hats. We have been working on a new logo for, well, I think it's been like 6 months now. We're literally the worst clients to any designer and any website developer.
Well, we kind of settled on the logo a while ago. And we had hats drawn up and we were just test driving them.
Yeah, it was a very long test drive. If you remember our old logo, it was a lot of palm trees. It was, well, I'll just say these are a little bit more mature. We simplified the logo.
Well, we're parents now. We have to mature, right?
Yeah, so we've gone through a lot of iterations. I think we've decided on this. It's a palm tree and then our boat in the middle signifying us sailing around the world. So where are these going to be available?
These are going to be available on our website, sailingnahoa.com. It's going to be a new flashy website, same old URL, sailingnahoa.com, and just click on the shop.
Yes.